Hi everyone! Today we're going to be practicing writing our names the correct way, or the kindergarten way. For this lesson you're going to need a whiteboard, a dry erase marker, and an eraser of some kind. You can use a tissue too. We are going to first learn about marker etiquette. That just means how to take care of our markers. So this cap is keeping all the ink inside of our marker. We need to take care of our markers, and you can do it by doing this. When you're ready to use it, take the cap off, pull it straight off, and take the top of it and put it in the back of the marker. That'll make sure that your top doesn't get lost. Then you want to make sure that this part stays above the marker. This is called the tip, and it's sticking out for a reason. It's easiest to write if it's sticking out like that. If you press way too hard on your paper, the tip will go into the tube of the marker, and sometimes it gets stuck really good. Okay, when you are using your marker, I'm going to turn my camera around. You want to make sure that you don't press too hard. If you press too hard, like I said, the tip will go into the marker. You also don't want to do dots, because dots act like a hammer and hammer that special tip in too far. You want to make sure you press lightly and use your marker correctly. See how I'm holding it? I'm using my pencil grip again, Allie the alligator, and using my third finger as support. Okay? You don't want to hold it like this. Whenever we're doing writing, you want to try to hold your marker the correct way. Okay? So today you're going to use your marker. When you're not using it, you want to make sure you put the cap back on the tip so it doesn't dry out. Okay, now that you know a little bit about markers and dry erase, we're going to write our name the kindergarten way. So the kindergarten way, we always write our names from left to right. That means you want to start on this side of the board. Now, parents, if you want to give your child 3 writing lines, that might help them out today. Might keep their letters straight and give them some kind of focal point to write their name 3 times. So the first line, I'm going to practice writing my name the correct way. And I am going to write Megan. Megan is not my name, but I want to show you how I would write Megan if my name was Megan. So when you write your name, you want to start with a capital letter and make the rest lowercase. Maybe in preschool you used all capital letters, but now you're going to try the kindergarten way. If my name was Megan, I would put my E resting on the line, but my G is a descending letter, so it goes below the line. Then I want to make my A and my N, Megan. Okay. So now that you have seen how to write your name, we're going to do that 3 more times, really nicely. Now let's pretend that my name is Susan. Capital S, U, S. Uh-oh, I made a mistake. Well, that's easy. I can just erase it, redraw my line, and try again. Okay? Now remember, you're going to write your name 3 times. I'm attaching a copy of our Handwriting Without Tears chart so that parents, you can see how the letters in your child's name should be formed. We do have a saying for each letter that we will explore later this year, but it's going to be attached next to this lesson in case you want to reference it. So at the bottom, I wrote my correct name, Mrs. Hoganson. You are going to write your name 3 times, so your same name. I was just trying to give you different ideas of how your name might look. When you're done, you want to make sure your board is erased, because if it dries on there overnight, it is very hard to get off. When you're done with your marker, remember, you take it, put the cap back on, and you want to hear it click. If it doesn't click or there's a space here, it means that it's going to dry out. So make sure that's nice and tight and it goes on like this. One last thing, these stain clothes. If it gets on your clothes, it's very hard to get out in the washer, so be careful with them, but they're a great tool for learning. Okay, I hope that you enjoy writing your name. You can write it more than 3 times if you want, but please take a picture of your great work when you're done.